Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Also Home Benefit 2022, our virtual benefit for advocates for life skills and opportunity. My name is Che Walker, Chief Operations Officer for Also, and I am thrilled to be with you this evening. And with me tonight on the virtual stage is Emily Wild-Turner, my friend and fundraising partner this evening. Emily is a dear friend and a passionate advocate for people with disabilities in Oregon. Emily has dedicated her career to supporting people with disabilities, breaking down barriers, and facilitating true communities that are inclusive to all who live in them. Additionally, Emily brings the perspective to her work of being a parent of a child with a developmental disability.
Thank you, Che. Good evening, friends. I'm honored to be here on behalf of Advocates for Life Skills and Opportunity and to serve as your fundraising ambassador for the evening. I always say that everyone who is connected to this work has a why, and I'm no different. My why is my teenage son, Parker, who gave me permission to share his story with all of you here tonight. When Parker was 18 months old, he was diagnosed with autism. At that point, my vision for what was possible for Parker was very narrow. I really only wanted a self-contained special life for him, special classrooms, special buses. I felt the need to protect him from the outside world. I'm not really sure what I was protecting him from. And then, seemingly overnight, everything changed. I had the opportunity to meet other parents who had children with disabilities who were a little further along in their journey, who showed me a different possibility for Parker's future. And more importantly, I met people with disabilities who spoke truths into our life for what was possible. Our family's vision changed and Parker's trajectory changed. The path has not always been easy. I asked Parker what his vision for a home in the future would look like, and he said, first an apartment and then someday a house. Maybe roommates, but only if he could choose them. It would have a game room with video game consoles spanning the 80s to early 2000s with a variety of games for all the consoles. Willow, his service dog, of course, would be there. And I hope that everyone is having a great time from the comfort of your sofas. Just like you heard a little bit about Parker's story, you're going to hear other great stories shared tonight. All of the stories that we're going to share with you are being shared with permission.
You probably already know, Also provides support to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Our role is to help make a difference, no matter how big or small, in the lives of people seeking a real community of their choosing. Tonight, we're laser focused on where people live, specifically the opportunity for a home. And that's why we're outside this virtual front door. Our hope for you this evening is that we raise enough money to be able to give the people we support a real choice in terms of a place to call their home. Choices about where they live and who they live with. Imagine that for a minute in your own life. How important is it to have real choice in terms of where you live and who you call your housemates? Think about it. When we're able to have real choice, we're empowered, right? We feel a sense of responsibility and ownership and belonging. Well, with your support, we can give that power to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, the same power so many of us take for granted every day, through choice. We can finally ask them, what does your ideal home look like for you? Then let's make that happen.
Che, you're spot on. Because of course, we all know the difference between a real choice and having a choice made for us. That's a big deal. I made this choice versus this decision was made for me. How about you? Did you get to choose where you live? If you're lucky enough to make that choice yourself, it probably feels a lot more like a home than a house. We all want the same things: community, fulfilling work, and a place to call home. Our shared goal tonight, folks, is being able to ask more of the people we support that life-changing question: what's your ideal living situation? So thanks for watching and thanks for your support.
All right, we're gonna get this evening started, but first, I'm gonna get ready to head inside while you bring out our special guest.
Thanks, Che. Before I bring out our special guest, we want to share with you the many faces of Also advocates across Oregon making hard work their work. let's welcome also CEO Brett Turner. That was great to see all of those direct support professionals from Portland to Central Oregon to Klamath Falls.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I hope tonight finds you and yours safe and healthy. We're so glad you're watching and you're here to support also. I'd like to add that it's such an honor and privilege to be here with my wife, Emily. It's something I've dreamt about for years. I want to thank you all for everything you've done to support also as we've navigated unprecedented and unpredictable challenges based on the pandemic, the lack of affordable housing in Oregon, and the workforce crisis. Please keep also in the back of your minds as your family and friends are looking for new careers or a second job. Unfortunately, due to the workforce shortage, we have had to turn away individuals and families looking for support services. Please help spread the word that also is hiring direct support professionals. Turning back to tonight, we're going to talk about choice, and it's extra important here, and that's because it's lacking. Here at Also, we provide 360-degree services for the people we support in their homes, employment, and community. But it all starts with housing. There's never been a more important time to change the narrative once and for all from a disability perceived as a deficit to honoring each person's unique attributes and gifts. And it will take all of us to break down these barriers for people with disabilities. I believe everyone deserves a safe, affordable, accessible place to call home. Today, there is not enough affordable and accessible housing options available for people experiencing a disability. This pushes many people with disabilities into housing and service situations they did not or would not choose. During the pandemic, we witnessed an increased need in multiple Oregon communities. To ensure that there are not gaps in support services for people with IDD in our state, also began supporting people in 4 additional Oregon counties during 2021: Klamath, Umatilla, Josephine, and Jackson counties. We hope to honor the uniqueness of each community, the people we support, and the Also advocates. In addition to now offering services in 8 Oregon counties this past year, also took 4 major steps towards creating safe, affordable, and accessible homes and supports. First, we refocused our First Children's program with plans to expand those services in 2022 with your help. Second, we began a solar installation project that will allow for sustainable and affordable energy now and into the future. Third, we created a separate housing nonprofit organization called Also Home to specifically address the housing crisis for people with disabilities in Oregon. Fourth, we are so excited to partner with a local development team with a mission-driven approach to developing quality, affordable housing. Also Home is in the pre-application stage of an inclusive apartment complex in Gresham that will have several units set aside for individuals experiencing disabilities. This is groundbreaking for Also, pun intended, and all of you will be part of this exciting project that will open doors for so many. Where does this leave us? Together, we all can continue fighting to break down those barriers for everyone experiencing IDD and developing person-focused housing that meets the needs and preferences of individuals experiencing IDD, ensuring not only a house, but a home for more people that we support. There is so much more work to be done for us and all organizations in Oregon. Thank you for spending your time with us this evening to understand some of the challenges and barriers people who experience intellectual and developmental disabilities. For your donations and involvement tonight helps us shatter barriers and ensure not only a house, but home for people with disabilities. We need your help to break these barriers down.
Thank you, Brett. We really appreciate you being here with us in person tonight on set and sharing your message of the barriers the people that Also supports face and Also's plans for breaking down those barriers. As a mom, advocate, and community member, I applaud Also and the entire Also team's tenacity, perseverance, and momentum. Thank you again, Brett.
You're welcome. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening from the comfort of your home. Before I head out, I have a few more people that want to say thank you to everyone for being here tonight.
Thank
was great. Thank you, Brett, and thank you everyone who took the time to say hi and thank you. Welcome back, Che. Look at us. We're inside now.
We are. I was freezing outside. It was so great to recognize so many also advocates in that video.
I agree. I also really appreciated Brett mentioning how essential DSPs are to ALSO's mission and their unwavering services to the people they support. In addition, Brett shared how the lack of homes for people with IDD in Oregon is very, very real.
People experiencing intellectual and developmental disabilities are looking at fewer options, fewer choices, which means less independence, the exact opposite of what we're trying to do here. Here at ALSO, our goal is to focus on the person individually. Each person has very different needs, hopes, and dreams, and that varies from person to person. We don't want to underserve anyone, nor do we want to overserve anyone, because overserving leads to less independence and autonomy. With resources being so very limited, we need to ensure that services are available for those who do need them. There's no one-size-fits-all solution with housing. With your support, we can develop person-focused housing that meets the needs and preferences of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Ultimately, ensuring not only a house, but a home for the people we support.
I love that, Che. Thank you. I'm excited to get this evening started. Let's start with some housekeeping. Virtual giving feels just as good as in-person giving, but looks a little bit different. If at any time you have trouble getting registered, giving gifts, or placing bids, please call our help number listed on your screen, 503-910-7085.
Join the social movement and help us promote our organization and this event. Take photos of your event experiences and post them to your social media pages. Be sure to tag us, Facebook, at Advocates for Life Skills and Opportunity, on Instagram, at also_nonprofit, and use our event hashtag, #AlsoHome. And if you haven't already, please like or follow us too, and show your support for ALSO virtually. We've got an amazing virtual program ahead, so check your email for your invitation to bid, or visit alsohomebenefit.com. Get registered and limber up those bidding fingers.
We have a fantastic virtual program prepared for your giving pleasure. So if you have not done this before, it's very straightforward. Simply click on Donate at the top of the event page and select the red button next to the amount you wish to give. Or you can create a custom amount. If you have any trouble, please call our helpline at 503-910-7085. The rules are bid high, donate often, and give generously. It's because of generous donors like you here tonight that ALSO can continue to support people with disabilities. So let's get this party started, shall we? Demonstrating your support of ALSO and engaging with fellow viewers is certainly different than when in person. In lieu of applause, please show your love and gratitude by joining our social chat. Simply click into the chat box and drop your comments, encouragement, and gratitude there. It's a ton of fun, and in the virtual world, chatting equates to applause when we're together, so chat it up.
As we mentioned earlier, we're here tonight to share the urgent housing needs for people experiencing disabilities. It has been a very big year, a transition year for a young person near and dear to us here at ALSO. I'm personally astounded by how far she has come and her tenacity to do things her way. Last year, we shared with you the opening of our first children's home. We got a glimpse into the lives of Bailey and Jory, their home, their services, and their team of advocates. We are pleased to share that despite our best efforts, Bailey has moved into adulthood. I asked her kindly to stay a kid forever, but she has other ideas. Bailey has moved out of the children's home and into her own home, now as a young adult. You see, this is the model we have dedicated ourselves to at ALSO, the normal transition of childhood to adulthood and the life of an adult in her community. We are proud of Bailey and all she has accomplished. It is because of you that we were able to design and tailor a home for her, one with all of the trappings that she chose, the necessities needed to make this home a place of warmth, and well-being for Bailey. Without your support, this would not have been possible. Thank you. Now let's say hi to Bailey.
The first time I met Bailey in person was the first day that she moved into one of our children's programs at the time.
I met Bailey back in August.
I met Bailey when I came in. She instantly was like, "Hi, who are you?" You know, asking me all these questions.
So before her transition here, I had to go to the kids' home to meet Bailey. And the minute I walked in, she was like, "Is that my new manager? Is that my new manager?" And then she was just smiling, and she gave me one of her toys, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is cool. This is different."
Bailey is just has a light around her.
We started a transition program probably about 6 months prior to Bailey turning 18. So I believe Bailey will be the first youth to transition over to an adult program. So this is the first for also.
So transition services fill a need that hasn't been addressed before. There is a gap in services between what a child needs and what an adult needs, and there's some skill building that needs to happen in between, and there's no structured format for that prior to also developing these transition services. And so our goal is to really pave the way for the idea of transition services and making sure that people are set up for success in their adult lives.
This is done by a group of qualified people trained over hours and hours and hours, and we all come together to make sure the transition goes smoothly without hitches.
I'm hoping what this will do in the long run is provide us the opportunity to build a transition program for those young kids. So when they transfer from 18 to 22, give them those skills that they need so they can be successful in life.
I'm excited for Bailey, just that, you know, that she's growing and flourishing. My dreams for her is that she can be all that she can be.
She's doing awesome. She's going to school. She's interacting. We're working on the transition. She'll graduate in June.
Bailey is a beacon. Bailey has shown that example of that possibility that we we can support people with developmental disabilities from kids to young adults to adulthood.
More trying to teach her to those skills so that we're here to support her to be able to move forward.
So my hopes for Bailey moving forward is that she finds an outlet for her passions. So I want to see her find an outlet for that through volunteering, through employment, through just socialization in groups and things like that, where she really feels connected with her community and she gets to share her gifts.
Wow, thank you, Bailey, and also team. I love seeing her make choices for the life that she wants. Friends, won't you stand with us now and make a gift in any increment you feel compelled to give? You just saw a snapshot of what also does every single day, encouraging and promoting inclusion for people experiencing disability. As Brett mentioned earlier tonight, in 2021 also formed a second nonprofit, Also Home, 100% dedicated to creating safe, accessible, and affordable housing. So tonight, all of your donations lay the foundation for Also Home. We are excited to share that every donor tonight will go down in Also history and be commemorated forever at Also with a special plaque listing all of your names. You were here at the beginning. We thank you. Now it's time to fund the work. Our first formal level of giving is $5,000, and I'm so excited to announce that our friends at Weston Kia have so generously donated again to promote ALSO's mission.
Thank you, Weston Kia. Contributions at the $5,000 level make a huge impact for a home. Vital, accessible housing elements such as ramps, bathroom roll-in showers, lowering cabinet heights, and widening doorways. These accessible changes in a person's home can make all the difference. and you're making it happen.
What worthy investments. Thank you so much for giving at $5,000. Your generosity provides so much impact. Please give a huge round of virtual applause and show some love and gratitude in the chat for our fantastic donors. All right, it's time to encourage your friends to join the giving at our next level with $1,000. Who will step up this evening with a $1,000 gift? To start us off are our also board members, each with a $1,000 pledge. Ben and Kathy McClure, Phil Jasso, Dan Cox, Walt Safko of Minuteman Press Powell in Portland. Thank you so much. Who else will join them at $1,000? Che, that's a really important giving level. Tell us what also can do with $1,000.
Wow. A $1,000 gift can be very impactful. Also, we'll be opening a second children's home, and we want to provide the best children's outdoor play and playground equipment for both the children's homes. Kids need to play. They are active, spontaneous, and wonderful. Play equipment is so vital to their physical and emotional well-being. A gift of this kind would make bikes, art supplies, toys, physical activity equipment, all of that possible. At the $1,000 gift level, you will be an outdoor hero.
Che, this is huge. Outdoor play is so important for the children's program. It promotes physical, social, emotional, imaginative, and cognitive development. Improving health and well-being while encouraging independence, it's a true win-win. I could see a play structure, a badminton net, a tetherball. So fun. Thank you so much to our donors. What an astounding show of generosity. Thank you so much to all of our $1,000 plus donors. Please give our friends a huge round of virtual applause and blow up the chat with praise and virtual thanks. Great work.
We're going to take a quick break because we'd be remiss if we didn't loop back around to once again share that without direct support professionals, we cannot do what we do. Also is hiring DSP positions in the Portland Metro, Central Oregon, and Klamath Falls. Let's take a look.
Working for Also has been more fulfilling and meaningful than I ever imagined. Everyone here is so passionate about what they do.
And also, we call it heart work because helping others truly comes from a special place in the heart.
It's more than a job. It's a huge part of my life. We are Also, and we are hiring.
Make heart work your work. All positions eligible for signing and retention bonuses. Apply today at heartworkoregon.com.
Thank you, Spencer and Michael, especially to Michael for letting us see inside your home. Remember, friends, it all begins with safe, affordable, and accessible housing. And while you're at it, encourage your fellow donors to join us at the next level of giving. $500. Step up and be the change you wish to see in the world with a $500 gift. Who's in? Thank you to Brett Turner, also CEO. Thank you so much. Who else will join him with a $500 gift? Che, what kind of impact could a $500 gift have?
A $500 gift will help create personalized spaces. Like all of us, we like our homes to represent who we are. A gift at this amount makes furniture, decorations, household items, all of these possible. Art decorations really represent choice and preference. Look, we left the days of hospitalized institutions well behind us. So let's get away from the cookie-cutter home setup and strive for real reflection of who a person is. Something that makes the space quintessentially a real home. What we know from Bailey is that moving was scary, but felt so much better with her hand and choice in how this new home would look and feel. Creating personalized spaces promotes physical, emotional, and imaginative development, improving health and well-being while encouraging independence. It's a win-win. Emily, what's your favorite thing in your home?
In my home, I love having photos of my family around and a big sign in my kitchen that says, "My kitchen is for dancing." Anyone that knows me knows how true that sign is. Wow, amazing displays of generosity tonight, folks. Thank you so much to all of our donors at $500. This level of giving is so important and creates a great impact. Thank you so much to all of you that donated at the $500 level. Your generosity fuels ALSO's great work in supporting people experiencing disabilities. Please give tonight's generous donors a huge round of virtual applause and show your love in the chat. Up next is our $250 level, an exciting opportunity. To inspire even more generosity at $250, every gift given at $250 right now will be entered into an incentive drawing for an Amazon Fire tablet, which we have with us tonight. One lucky donor will be selected at random to receive this special gift. Who will step up with a $250 gift? Sarah Cinquini, Stewardship Director of ALSO, Rhiannon Corridor, Eric Lundberg, Angel Bigger. Thank you so much. All right, who else will join us with a $250 gift and be considered for our incentive drawing? Che, I'm excited to see who wins this incentive drawing. I'm also excited about the $200 giving level because it's near and dear to my heart. Please tell us more about assistive and adaptive technology.
Well, I think it's important to add that Jacob Whitney is a $250 donor, and thank you.
Fantastic.
Emily, today, assistive technology plays a vital role in the life enrichment of individuals with disabilities. In fact, assistive technology is used universally, not just in the IDD community, to enhance independence, comfort, and convenience. Think about your phone, for example. You use it to connect with people, whether by calling them or using the internet. You may also use it for GPS functions to help you navigate, or it's a talk-to-text capabilities. For people with disabilities, assistive technology is even more important. Assistive technology allows people with disabilities to stay connected and enhance their independence. For tonight, two ALSO advocates, Peter and Dakota, created a video for us to share how assistive technology is being used here at ALSO.
Assistive technology is a tool or device that helps a person accomplish daily independent living skills and activities. It's a vital way to promote autonomy, choice, and enhance quality of life for people with disabilities. Assistive technology aids people to complete tasks on their own, building on their strengths and improving communication skills, all of which enhance their self-determination, self-advocacy, and independence. Innovations include automatic doors, medication dispensers, Alexa devices, and tablet apps that allow someone to communicate their needs and feelings. The accommodations provided by assistive technology allow people with disabilities to live fuller lives by empowering individuals to make choices and access supports that facilitate greater independence. Here at ALSO, we are motivated by the increased access to assistive technology. ALSO pledges to be a resource and advocate for the people we support to promote their full inclusion, independence, and a more just world.
That's an incredible impact for donations at this level. Who's in? Go select that $250 donation button. You'll be so glad that your generosity fueled ALSO's programs. Special thanks goes out to donors joining us at the $250 gift level, and also a big thank you to Green Light Development with a $1,000 donation. That's huge. It looks like we're getting very close to winding down this gift level, so get those last remaining $250, it's tough to say, $250 gifts in if you would like to be considered for our Amazon Fire incentive drawing. We'll reveal our lucky donor momentarily. It looks like Matt Loken, another $250 donor.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, urge your friends to join the giving with wild abandon at our final formal level, $100. Who will step up with a $100 gift? Thank you so much. And who else is going to join them? If you have yet to give, now is the time. If you've given already, thank you. You can give as often as you like, and we highly encourage this, right, Che?
I'm really excited about the $100 level. It's very important to me. We mentioned it at the $500 giving level, and we're coming back around because it's that important. Creating personalized spaces in the homes of the people we support. Of course, we all want to help make that happen. So at this level of giving, you can be a part of this movement. Together, we can do this. A great recent example is 4 Also advocates coming together to create a mural in Isaac's room. Kaylee Butler, Kamara Butler, McKenna Steiner, and Lauren Moat created the design, painted, and brought the idea to life for Isaac. It was a great teamwork, and Isaac was beyond excited. It's little things like their efforts that create personalized spaces and a real home.
Che, creating individualized spaces are so important for the people that Also supports. I really appreciate that Also is making this a priority. Thank you to all of our new donors, and thank you so much to our $100 donors. A huge thank you tonight to all of our donors. Your generosity allows Also to continue making an impact for the people that they support. We also still have the magnum of champagne drawing happening in just a few moments. I'm excited about that. In the meantime, please give all of our donors a huge round of virtual applause and show some love and gratitude in the chat. Thank you so much for your generosity. Give yourselves a huge round of applause for your continued support of Also. Did we name your giving level? Is there a custom amount that's in your heart tonight? Here are some examples of levels that you could choose as a custom amount tonight. Whether it be $1,990 to commemorate the year the Americans with Disabilities Act was signed in 1990, or $25 for every year Also has been providing services as Also. Think about this. When you're supporting Also, you're supporting one of the best nonprofits to work for in the state. That's according to the Oregon's Business Association.
Every amount contributes to the success in providing affordable and accessible housing. Every home is different and every person is different. It can be $5 or $5 million. Please enter your other amount on the main page of the event website, alsohomebenefit.com, as every dollar counts. We did not forget that Amazon Fire tablet, so let's find out who our lucky incentive drawing donor is. Emily, would you do the honors?
Of course. Are you all ready? Can we get a drum roll, please? And this evening's lucky donor is Marla Hay. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for your generosity tonight, and we're still going strong. Congratulations to our incentive drawing winner. Someone from Also will be connecting with you tomorrow. Folks, there are still 2 more chances to win tonight. The golden ticket and the raffle drawings are coming up in just a few moments. Are you all ready to see our featured auction items? We've got an incredible selection, so check it out. But for now, we're just going to feature 4 of them for you to get a better look at. Remember to place a bid on any item. Simply select auction at the top of your screen. It will take you right to the top to see the incredible catalog of auction items open for your bidding pleasure. Bidding will remain open until April 25th. That's this Monday at 9 p.m. You can check back to see how you're doing, but you will also be notified if you've been outbid, so you can get back in there, support Also, and score something awesome. Che, what's the first item that we're featuring tonight?
Well, before we start there, we should say a special thank you to Marla Hay, who donated at the $250 level.
Thank you, Marla.
And a gigantic thank you to Kyle Gibson for donating $2,500.
Thank you, Kyle.
What an amazing gift. Well, our first item tonight for auction is a Maui condo for 7 nights and Kaanapali Ocean Resort, villa-style condominium, rests on the World Championship Royal Kaanapali Golf Course. Greeting you will be 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, a Maui vacation rental featuring a large living space, fully equipped kitchen, air conditioning, and a great golf course and garden views. Wander through the lush tropical garden pathways and pursue your leisure interests with the private tennis courts, pool, a spa, sauna to complete this golfer's heaven. Treat yourself to the luxuries of a well-deserved vacation and improve your golf game, all at this fabulous resort location. So who is ready for a trip to Hawaii?
Oh my gosh, that sounds absolutely incredible. Sign me up. Well, you can bid on this incredible package and not just imagine, you can experience it. Do not let this slip through your fingers, folks. Head over to that online auction page and keep your bidding fingers nimble. Che, what else are we featuring tonight?
Oh, this one is near and dear. A membership to Multnoma's Whiskey Library. Okay, this next one is a hot one.
Yeah, it is.
As an annual membership to the Multnoma Whiskey Library in downtown Portland, it's also a golden ticket option. Emily, are you a whiskey connoisseur?
Che, actually, I love whiskey. I'm especially a fan of rye whiskeys. This really is for the person who loves the perfect cocktail or enjoys combing the shelves for a rare bottle. Their collection of whiskeys, their whiskey offerings is thoughtfully curated and honors their collection through education, shared experience, and classic hospitality.
Multnoma Whiskey Library is a place to gather and celebrate, filled with members and guests, animated by the thrum of conversation, the clink of swirling ice, and the rumble of ladders and bar carts across the wood floors. The library, as it is, a place of wonder.
I know Brett is keeping a close eye on this one.
I thought so.
Yeah. To let everyone know, if this gets picked by the golden ticket winner, there's a second chance to visit the Multnoma Whiskey Library. On the online auction page, there's also a hall pass for 4, and it includes 4 house old-fashioned cocktails at the Multnoma Whiskey Library. I know, right?
I know.
Good luck, everyone. This will be a nail biter for sure. Che, what else do you have for us?
A hot air balloon ride. Emily, you've probably seen Oregon's beautiful wine country from your car.
I have.
But have you ever experienced it from way up in the sky in a hot air balloon?
No.
With Vista Balloon Adventures, they've been doing this for more than 30 years, so you are in great hands. You'll want to set your alarm clock because adventures begin at dawn in Newburgh. The first thing you'll do is watch this balloon inflate, or maybe you'd like to help inflate those 100-foot tall balloons. I guess that's up to you. But it really is an experience in itself, watching those balloons get bigger and bigger. Then you'll hop in the basket for your 1-hour flight. The wind that morning will decide which way you go, but there's simply not a bad view when you're floating this high above wine country. On a clear day, you can see 10 mountain peaks. So beautiful. You might also see some other balloons. Wave to them and raise your glass of bubbles. Just don't drop them. That's right, this package comes with a bottle of champagne. Emily, have you ever taken a ride in a hot air balloon? Should we tell Brett to grab his credit card if he's not already standing by with it?
Well, Che, I will be waving at all of you from the ground. But I'm still thinking about Hawaii and the Multnoma Whiskey Library. Okay, everyone, head over to the online auction and check out many more items. And remember, the auction closes Monday, April 25th at 9 p.m. Folks, keep the bidding going and show the love for Also. And no, the fun is not over yet. This is a big moment for those of you supporting Also by purchasing the Oregon Beach House raffle tickets. You know who you are. The Oregon Beach House raffle features 4 nights at the Also Beach House in Lincoln City. It has 5 bedrooms and sleeps 16. This is going to be a fantastic getaway for you and your family and your friends. So you know, in case you don't win the Oregon Beach House raffle, you can still bid on it over at the online auction. It is now the time to reveal our lucky winners.
All right, are we ready? The winner of the Also Beach House raffle is Yvonne Shute. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And now it's time to reveal our golden ticket winner. This lucky winner will get to choose one of the items we just featured in the online auction. The Wine Country Hot Air Balloon Ride, the Multnoma Whiskey Library, or the Oregon Beach Vacation. And the winner, oh, nope, that's your turn.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
Step right over your toes. I'm very excited.
I know, it's very exciting.
I'm very excited.
And the winner of the golden ticket is Lisa Kearns with a hot air balloon ride. Congratulations.
Congratulations. So it is time to check in on the giving while we were previewing the auction items. I would like to thank Eric and Nanette Wild for your gift of $100. That's my parents. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And to Jeanette Leahy. And who else?
I think that's it.
I see there's some miscellaneous names.
Oh, okay. So giving in different areas with different amounts are Mark Nethercote, Tanya Garrett, Rowan Johnson, Jack Kunkel, Megan Hoffman, Stephanie Hooper, Stephen Morton, and Amanda Grentz. Thank you.
Folks, thank you so much for your fantastic giving and undeniable generosity tonight. Give yourself a huge round of virtual applause and know that you did your part to support the great work of Also. Please show your gratitude in the chat, and let's give a big round of applause for everyone who helped make this possible, and to all of you. Great work tonight. Let's show the hand-to-hand live stream team some love this evening for streaming and producing a great show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please know that this event has been recorded in case you want to just relive this magic.
Who wouldn't?
If you want to review it, in case you joined late, or you know other supporters who would like to watch it and support the cause. Please share the link URL with your friends, family, and also supporters so that they too can watch the show if they've missed it live and keep on giving. This concludes our time together. I hope you had a fantastic time supporting Also with us this evening. Again, I'm Emily, and thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Emily. You were fantastic. We are so grateful to have you with us tonight. What an exciting virtual event. We hope you all had a great time. We did. Please give a big round of applause for all of this evening's donors and sponsors. This virtual event would not have been possible without you. We appreciate your support. Thank you again to everyone for your exceptional generosity and solid support tonight. Also could not continue to fund our good work without your contributions and support. All right, checkout for your donations this evening is easy as clicking on the checkout button or the shopping cart in the top right corner. And remember, the online auction closes Monday, April 25th at 9 p.m. All winning bids will receive an email on how to check out, and someone from Also will be reaching out with the winning pickup and delivery options. Remember to bid high and often. This concludes our virtual live program. We appreciate you tuning in and look forward to seeing you, hopefully in person, next year at our next big event. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay healthy. Thank you, and good night.